Hey everyone, it's Joe McPeak with Truebones Motions, and today we're taking a look inside MARMOSET, and this is a little bit more advanced scene and lighting setup. Over here on the left you see I have one shadow catcher and two lights, but I don't even think oh yes, we need that light for sure, but it doesn't need to cast shadows. So one of the things I wanted to show you is I also have the camera on look at, and when you press play you will see that the camera automatically follows the subject, the dancing subject. So we can also go and adjust our sky just a little bit. So let's choose sky and let's adjust this slightly. And another thing that's really cool about this is you could do a very easy green screen, like just put it on color and then choose green. And there you have an instant green screen effect. So another thing is, now that this is all set up, we can really start to edit the textures on here. Also, I think this has ambient occlusion and global illumination. So go over to the render settings to check that. Yeah, those are enabled, and you can adjust those settings just a little bit. That looks good on the hair. So another thing that's really cool about this is this has animation support now with a full curve editor. And basically what this is it's got everything that iClone has. It has everything that Motion Builder has. It's a very powerful system and tool. So let's go back and change our sky again, because I must have forgot to hit save. But change the sky to green because we're going to do a green screen effect. So there we go. There's our green screen. Somewhere there's also a safe area. Oh, this is speedy viewport mode, which disables all the global illumination stuff, so you can just work with it. So I'm going to back out a little bit. So everything's animatable in here. The lights, the cameras, the transforms of the characters. And like I said, there's full curves on everything. Let's put it back off speedy mode, and I'm looking for safe mode. So would that be under render? That might be under render. No, that would be under camera, wouldn't it? Oh, actually, camera 1, not main camera. And click safe frame. So there you go, folks. You have safe frame, and you can animate your camera moves and render out a killer green screen animation in no time flat. And we're going to find out if we can get a few views for this. So let me see if I can swing this around just a little bit. Whoops, no, not her. Okay, so here's our scene again, and I'm just trying to get a good camera view. So probably something like that. And I can wheel mouse in and out to make sure that the depth of field is good as well. So we're going to render our green screen like this. And one of the cool things is now that we know that there's certain materials that we can use, we can tweak out these materials. So I'll go aluminum. Basically, I'm just going to load a bunch of them right now. But what I was thinking is there's a certain texture that might be really good. The Quixel brush metal for the hair. So over on the right, you see these new textures, right? So let's try Quixel brush right on her hair. Okay, check it out. Now, tweak that hair setting just a little bit. Watch this. You can do the color. So let's put it back on aqua, I think. Oh, there we go. So it kind of made it reddish hair. But I'm looking for some aqua, sort of like aqua blue. So hit OK. And then you see that, let's go ahead and put chromium on her legs. Or maybe her skin. So see how nice that looks? And then let's try some aluminum on her chest plate. Oh yeah, look at that, folks. Now that we kind of tweaked the settings a little bit, we can render this out as a really cool looking movie. So let's just check the final render settings. That would be right here under render, and make sure all of this stuff is more or less. And then also, but I don't know too much about it, is you can bake it. You can bake all of your colors and stuff somehow, but I don't know too much about it. So, and then you have the watermark here. More or less, everything looks really good. So let's also look for the anti-aliasing. It's on high DPI. And it's at 5,000 frames, so this will dance around for 5,000 frames. But to give you an idea, I'll just press play, and you can see that everything's running in real time. And I see that I should probably back up a little bit. So that's looking really good, folks. I'm going to go ahead and render this out. And in order to do that, this is what you do. Let's, again, look back through the camera one more time to check everything. Oh, you have sharpened strength. So let's go back to the beginning. Check the sharpened strength. See that? You have tone mapping. Make sure that's good. You have brightness and bloom. So let's turn up that bloom just a little bit. You have vignette. That kind of puts a circle around everything. That looks really good. But I'm not sure if that's good for a green screen. So let's back that off. Grain. No, you don't want any grain. You also have distortion, flare, and focus. And we already have the focus. See, I don't know what the flare does because I haven't seen it yet. You have flare size. So let's see. Lens and limits. That's the way the camera moves and stuff. So let's go ahead and render it. And just go, you go capture video. This is where you set the sampling, 4 or 9. Let's try 9 because we tried 4 last time. And then I'll turn this up a little bit. So hit export and then go the name of what you want the movie to be. So there it goes, folks. So we'll come back in the next tutorial and show you how our green screen render turned out. Thanks for watching. Bye.